lovely Palians. Singularity 6 has already told us that they have a roadmap for us in June of everything coming ahead for summer and beyond. But what is on that roadmap? We don't know exactly. They did give us a few things in their news feed, but I have a little bit of a wish list and things that I would like to see on this June roadmap, and I'm going to share those with you today. One of the things that I have really been wanting in Palia is more housing customization. Obviously, we have all been so in love with Tamala's house, with the way it looks, the beautiful intricate wood details on her entrance, the different shapes of doors, the window over here, and the roof, and just the stained glass everywhere. I would love to see more customization like that in our game right now. I love the way that Tamala has the ivy growing on the inside and everything. It's just so beautiful. I think I like the outside of her house really the best. It's just beautiful. I want stained glass windows. That would be so amazing. And not even just the stained glass windows. I would love to be able to change all of this wood, change the color of the wood and make it look a little bit different. So even on the inside, even if you put wallpaper down, all the trim is this wood color. And I think it'd be really cool if we were able to color these pieces differently. Even, you know, they don't even have to give us another house, although I would love another housing style. They did give us this grand house with our second floor up there, but I would just love to be able to customize this house more, maybe change the color of the stairs, all this wood trim everywhere. I think that would be really, really nice to be able to do. I'm not mad about the style of the houses. I think that they are nice. They fit in with the world really nicely, and I think that's kind of their goal, is to have them fit in with the world. But being able to add greenery to the top, kind of like Tamala's, would be so beautiful. They did give us the conservatory, which is an absolutely beautiful building, and I love all the windows everywhere. And so you see how in here all of the wood trim is green. If we could just change that wood trim on our houses on the inside, I think that would just be so nice. And I love the open ceiling of the conservatory. But just having some more options for our main house would be super nice in the future. So Palia is a multiplayer game. It's a world full of other players on the map, and I would love to expand on that and maybe offer something like guilds. Now, guilds are usually reserved for games with bosses and raids and dungeons and like PvP and things like that, but I think there is a place for guilds in cozy games as well. I know that they have tried to give us rewards for partying up with people. They really want us to play with other players in this world, but what better way to do that than to have your own guild that you can put together and get together and hunt and do activities with. Even having a community plot or a guild house where you can all decorate and all contribute, I think would just bring that multiplayer element even further. You could even have guild related accomplishments. Maybe if there's an activity that you do with your guild, you guys get a special reward. I do know there's a lot of solo players, so maybe they wouldn't like that, but I think it'd be a cool boost for people to really talk to others and kind of, you know, come together as a community. It could even be something as simple as like a guild trophy, or you could get renowned for doing things together as a guild. You could even get some display boxes to put in your guild house. Just something else that would really promote that community aspect in Palia. I think that's maybe what the multiplayer is missing. Just having an opportunity, not just to party with a few people, but have, you know, weekly guild activities and things like that, keeping you guys in the game and coming back as much as you want. Obviously, since it's a cozy guild, you don't have to, you know, go too far with it. It is a cozy game. Maybe your guild gets together once a week or once every 2 weeks to chop wood and go hunting or essence hunting when there's a new area, things like that. I just think having a guild could be really beneficial to a game like Palia, and having a cozy guild would be even better. I was a part of a guild in another MMO, and it was a little stressful because everyone's really serious about, you know, getting the next boss and the boss raid and all this. But just like having a cozy guild where your goal is to get plushies together, I think I'm down for that. I am down for doing that. I would also love to see maybe some kind of a monthly achievement or some kind of like battle pass system. So I know we already have our achievements here and we can get our coins and medals that we can go spend at the guild stores. But maybe we could have an extra tab here with something just for the month. So one special prize at the end of the month. The reward could be an outfit, it could be a pet, it could be an exclusive furniture item, and you have to do these monthly achievements to kind of get there. World of Warcraft does this, and I usually participate every month in the monthly achievements to get the little prize at the end. And the prize is usually some kind of outfit or a pet or a mount or something like that. And it really gets me in the game doing things that maybe I wouldn't be in the game for. Maybe I would just be done playing for a while and I wouldn't come back in. But if I have some kind of achievement and I get a prize at the end, I will log into the game until I get it. The achievements could be really simple or really difficult because you have an entire month to get them. It could be something like catching 5 rare fish or harvesting 100 of a certain resource. But I think having some kind of battle pass or monthly achievement would keep players coming back to the game, which is always a positive thing, and it would have me logging in more than I do now. So we have already heard in the news about a dynamic event within Elderwood where players can acquire plants from the Elderwood to grow on their housing plot. So that is very exciting. We're going to get some Elderwood plants. You can already get these amazing trees, and I have been starting myself an Elderwood plot, collecting the seeds of these trees and growing them because they are so beautiful. There are a few more things I would love to see. I'm hoping that maybe we get these purple looking leaves to put on our plot. I think these are really neat. They're kind of like a monstera, but they are purple. I would also love to see these lamps on our plot. These are so beautiful and I like how tall they are. I need more tall lights because we have a lot of like floor lights and ceiling lights that hang down, but I need some of these to put outside. I just think they would be stunning. I don't know if this is really considered, it's not really considered foliage or plants, which is what they said, but this is on my wish list right here. This little plant right here is definitely on my wish list. Maybe even having the option to put these beautiful purple hanging lilacs down from your ceiling would be so cool. That's something else I would love to see. Or even these guys. I kind of hope that these are going to be brought to our plots, and these are something that they plan on allowing us to get in the future. Even the purple flowers here, I don't know if these are flowers, they're kind of like flowers. Those would also be really beautiful. Just more ways to kind of fill in our plots and add more greenery and more of Elderwood into our own home. One thing that has been on my wish list, and I know has been on a lot of your wish lists too, is animal husbandry. We've all wanted to have one of these cute ormus for our own plot, and they have already said that these are coming to the game. So animal husbandry is coming. I'm still going to include it in my wish list because, you know, we got to make sure that it happens. But it seems like we're going to be getting some cute little ormus and maybe some other feathery friends with eggs. And maybe that also means some new buildings. Maybe we're going to get a stable, a silo like this, these hay bales to put around. I would just love it. I think these guys are so cute. I hope that they're interactable. Maybe you can pet them and different things. But yes, we do know that animal husbandry is coming, and that has been on my wish list for a very, very long time. And one last thing that I kind of would just love to see is more crop plots, more ways to add to our garden. I know right now we are limited to 9. I don't necessarily need, 50. I understand them not wanting us to just completely go crazy with our plots and make just an entire plot of crops and have, endless money. They want us to be coming back to the game and to be trying to farm and things like that. But maybe with the new animal husbandry, we get a couple more plots. Maybe we have a max of 12 or 15 even. I just find myself wanting a few more, especially with the new seeds that we have, the new pumpkin, the new butterfly beans. I just would love to see a little bit more room on my own home plot to garden as much as I want to. So those are just a few things that have been on my wish list for a while, and some new wish list items with the elderwood. What is on your wish list? What do you hope to see in the new roadmap coming in June? I would love to hear in the comments below what all of you guys are looking forward to. I will definitely be covering whatever Singularity 6 shares with us, so I can't wait to find out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!